Oh, biscuits, we doing the thing. You better not be in here. I swear to God. Okay. Oh my God. That was an accident. Ah, fucking hell, you were in here, you Shit. Shit. Fuck. I can't, I'm damn. I know you're already in the room grabbing my butt cheeks, Freddy. Go ahead and kill me. You can't fool me. I know you're in here. Grabbing onto my voluptuous cheeks. Just can't have Foxy trying to nibble my fucking giblets every hour on the hour. That is not fair to me. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. It's so hard. It's so hard. I need to do this. My pride is on the line. I don't care how upsetty spaghetti I am. I'm gonna do this. I'm fucking gonna do this. Do this. Arr! I am incredibly upsetty to spaghetti at the moment. Because Foxy's about to bust through that door, knit me a damn sweater, force me to wear it, bend me over, fuck me over that desk, and send me packing. Oh, fucking motherfucker! He didn't even use a condom. That scared the shit out of me. He couldn't have let me just have it. Hey guys, Editor Jackal here. So, I'm taking a page out of Markiplier's book. I didn't talk at all during this night, at all. This is my best attempt I had, and I didn't talk at all. I spent around, I want to say 13 to 14 hours playing this game. I would, you know, I had a day off, so I spent around, I want to say 10 to 12 hours on that day, and then when I had work, I would go to bed, and then I'd wake up, play a little, go to work, wake up, play a little, go to work. It was incredibly testing, to say the least. I don't think I've ever put myself to a test like this. The sheer amount of perfection and the sheer amount of demand it has to beat this night was something that I just couldn't believe. So, I want to go over the things I found out on this night, and I want to talk about a point of reference that I'm kind of curious about. So, I'll start with that point of reference. I heard that they made the night easier and gave you more power as the night like the night 7, and this was because of how difficult it was when Markiplier and I think Bug beat it. I don't feel that way. Obviously it doesn't matter what I feel, but when I look at their videos and I watch their power check marks, I notice that our power is at the same points, at the same times, give or take, when looking at the power dynamic between the hourly changes. And so I don't feel like I have more power. There could be some other alternate changes, but it feels just as difficult. I'm not trying to take the weight off of their achievements. The achievements those guys made were incredible, to say the least, especially on a game mode that nobody had beaten before. There was no, how you say, there was no guides, there was no secrets. It was all them. So I'm not taking away from their achievements. But I want to go over, first, the second part of this, I want to go over the things I've picked up. So obviously, if you guys don't know this, you can hear when Freddy's in your room and you're already dead. He will make whispering tones and glitch out, and you can hear him in the room and you'll know you're already dead. But I have noticed, every once in a while, he will make those noises outside the door, too. And that really tripped me up and costed me a run, because I didn't know he could fake it, and that really fucked with me. So, I spent, I think that probably was around the hour 10 mark when I heard that, and I was like, okay, so I can't trust it all the way. Basically, you just have to know you didn't make any mistakes and keep going, because when you hear him laugh, it means he's moving, right? And so every time he laughs, he's moved to another location. So there is a very slim possibility that he is not outside your door if you, for instance, leave the door open by accident and look at your monitor like a dummy. In terms of Foxy, I feel like he can attack anywhere from no attacks to, like, 5 in a single night. It's just honestly how that frickin' fox is feeling. On the wiki, it dictates that he has a countdown timer between 0.8 seconds and like 18.3 seconds, and he randomly chooses a time in that window, and if you do not make that time, he will attack, or move to the second stage, I should say. And so I want to say it's genuinely RNG when it comes to Foxy. I've had runs where he doesn't attack me, and I've had runs where he blitzes me unrelentingly, and I'm at like 13% power at hour 3, and it's just absolutely undoable. When it comes to the hour check marks, I think this is probably one of the most important tidbits to focus on. Not necessarily that you should look at it the whole time, but when you have a free moment to check on how you're doing, it's a good indicator of how well you're performing and how much power management you're doing. Because if your percentage doesn't line up with this kind of like, I want to say this broad area of power, then you need to be more resourceful with your power. Either you have to be quicker with your movements, or you have to not leave the door open as long. Stop leaving the light on, because you have no idea how much power that saves you by learning how to turn it off as quickly as possible. It's difficult. It took me literally 8 hours of this to figure out how to like use it as sparingly as possible, because it's extremely finicky. But I'm going to go over those check marks real quick. So at hour 12 to 1, by the time it ticks over to 1 o'clock, you should have around between 80 to 83% power based on how many times they attack you. At the flip of 2, you should have around 60 to 64% power. And then at hour 3, this is when you reach the middle point of the night, you have actually 45% power. A rough estimate, obviously. If you're doing extraordinarily well and you're way more efficient than me, you're going to have more power than that. But obviously there's some dynamic to it, like Foxy and Chica and Bonnie can attack you as many times as they want. I want to say Freddy's pretty much the least punishing on this. Well, he's probably the most punishing. But in terms of, like, how many times, like, he could do anything, he really doesn't do anything the whole night. He just sits out your door and is a warning that if you leave that door open, you're getting your butt munched. So, when you tick over to hour 4, this is when things start looking really grim, because you're looking at around 27 to 28% power. Here, when I saw that I ticked up at the border between 30 and 29% power, my heart started racing. Because at this point, I had been the most efficient with my power, and Foxy had been the most generous with his attacks. I think he only attacked me once right here, and my heart started beating out of my chest, because I knew if I was going to do it, that this was my shot in the dark, 14 whatever hours in, and I had to pull something out of my head. So, at right here, I'm just trying to be as efficient as possible. I'm not checking on the lights if I know they're not there. I'm slowing down with my movement. I think it was right here that I realized that I can actually go a little slower, because Foxy had attacked me twice, but if you paid very close attention, he had only taken 2% of my power when he hit me. And that means that I went from that 29 to that 27, which is the median for, honestly, it's kind of a high end for hour 4. And so I knew that I was still on track and incredibly somehow could still pull it off if everything lined up. So when you switch to hour 5, this is where your power is going to be probably the most diverse. You could have upwards of 8% power, 9% like I did, which is when I honestly thought I was going to die of cardiac arrest. Or you could have 5%, 4%, 3%, and downward, because it's just determinant on your efficiency and how many times the animatronics attack you throughout the night. And I think up here, around 4 to 5%, I zone in. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna let it roll. I'm gonna let it roll. This is so good. Oh my god. Oh my god! Dude, you have no idea! You have no idea! You have no idea! You have no idea! You have no fucking idea! Oh my god! Oh my god, please! Foxy no! 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 Just stay over there! Just stay way over there on the other side of the restaurant! Stay! Stay! Don't move! Don't move! Don't do it! Oh my god, Fox. Okay, Freddy, take your sweet ass time, please. Please keep them honka-jonkas all the way on the other side of the restaurant. Please. Oh my god. My heart is beating so fast. Oh my god. Please sing the song. Sing the song, please. Oh my god, please. Oh my god. Please give me the longest song ever, please. I did it! Oh my god! Oh, the sweet deliciousness of being fired. Oh my god! 14 hours of my life! I did it! And that's the story of how I beat Five Nights at Freddy's Night 7. 13 hours of my life put into this, and it was the most frustrating experience ever. But the amount of serotonin that went flooding through my veins after all was said and done was amazing. And honestly, if you have the guts and the gall to do this, I highly recommend it. So, obviously, I hope you guys have a really great evening. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!